Hey guys, I thought I'd take a moment to just pause everything for 1 second to talk about kind of the three pillars of my friend Megan. And so, first of all, I just want to say that the three pillars sit upon a foundation of intentional living. You'll hear me talk about that a lot. You've already seen me share the diagram about that. Like everything is based off of intentional living. And why is that important? Because essentially, when you are living with intention, you are operating from a place of embracing and owning your own experience. You're not a victim. You're not being swept up into the maelstrom of life. You are choosing your own reality, and you are choosing how you're going to frame that, how you're going to interpret the things that happen in your life. And it's a very empowered position to be in. So that's the foundation. And then there's three pillars. And so the first one is spiritual integration. Obviously, I'm a deeply spiritual person. I'm not coming at this from a particularly dogmatic standpoint. And that doesn't mean that if you are, that you can't gain wisdom from what I share here. You can filter it through your own spiritual beliefs. But I will share things from a spiritual perspective. I will talk about different affirmations and meditations that you can do, ways of perceiving things, how to tune into your intuition, things like that. And then the second pillar is radical self-love. And this was something that it took me decades to finally get to a place where I could embrace this for myself, but it has legitimately been life-changing. And when you can come from that place of defining your own win, of not living from a place of the fickle expectations and approvals of the world around you, it is, again, such an empowered position to live in. And so that's why that's the second pillar. And then the final pillar is just practical wisdom. And so this is going to be everything from like communications to, things from being in relationships. Most of it tends to be relational, just because as someone who comes from a neurodivergent lens, and I will say there's like a sprinkling of neurodivergent rain over this whole structure, but as someone who comes from that, I have had to learn a lot of things because they have not necessarily been intuitive for me. And so it's from watching that I've learned these things, and then I share them. So if that resonates for you, follow along, come hang out, and I hope you'll be encouraged and challenged by what you hear.